All right, let's see what's going on with the collective that's in here right now. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on with the collective. So who's this emotionally unavailable person that you're talking to? And why they got you in your head so bad? I've been gone for a couple days and y'all already dealing with issues. What is this? This person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And here it is. You keep going back and forth in your head about whether or not you should do something. Whether this is like a retaliation or this is some type of like humiliation. Like someone did something to embarrass you. And it's like really they ain't doing nothing but embarrassing themselves. But it's like someone... Okay. There are a lot of swords out here. This is a lot of air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Whether that is your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Someone is desiring to be alone because of this energy. So I'm getting multiple things. I'm getting multiple things. In essence, whoever this person is that you are romantically involved with, regardless of their zodiac sign, this is someone who was very egotistical. Someone who liked to play the blame game and put things on you. You were dealing with someone who dealt with manipulation issues as a child, and in turn, they picked up this habit and then they called it their personality. And it's like, you didn't catch these things when y'all first like began to have any type of relationship. But as time progressed, they figured out things that you would be willing to accept or deal with. And this is why you get in your head so much, because whoever this person is, they like to flip stuff on you and make you out to be the bad person, even though you don't even do anything wrong. It's like this person can't ever see themselves. And it starts the attacks. Whoever this is, this person doesn't like to see their flaws. And you might even be just trying to tell them what they're doing wrong in order for them to fix it. And then here they are flipping it on you like, well, I wouldn't be doing this if you ain't do this. Or I'm just getting someone who like deflects a lot. Especially if this is a person that you were romantically involved with. Like, well, I wouldn't have to do all this if you would just... Even if it comes down to like infidelity issues, I'm also getting like there's money problems. Like some of y'all are going through money issues within your relationship. And I'm going to tell you now, people act different when the money looking funny. Like if the money is looking good, a person will love on you all day. But the minute that, you know, them pockets get to being dry, the conversation get dry, the coochie get dry, everything get dry. The food be dry. Like, I don't even want to cook nothing. Just, you can help yourself. And for a lot of y'all, this was relationship based. A lot of y'all was in stagnant, stale relationships. And for some reason, some of y'all still want these people. Why? It's dry over there. Why? It's not funny. I have to make it comical because I know for some of y'all, Ariana, is that Ariana? Ariana, you sent half of the payment. Do you want to send the rest to get the full reading? Because I usually do a minimum of a $20 payment. And I won't start doing readings until after the collective. So I'm just putting that out there. Let me write that down. I like to make a list so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth.
Like how princesses can like keep unicorns and bugs. Feelings for bugs.
Okay. Just come in here. Okay. My bad, y'all. So apparently my little one is having nightmares. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. More than you know. And you will get energetically blessed in a multitude of ways just by giving to me. I appreciate that. Are you okay? All right. Okay. Now back to y'all before I had to go into parent mode, figure some stuff out. All right. Now back to y'all because now I have to parent y'all too. So why the hell y'all got this person that's sitting up there making y'all feel away about who you are, what you got going on, and it's like they're making you second guess like decisions that you've made in the past. Some of you guys have been in this relationship for quite some time. Some of y'all not still with this person, but I feel like the fact that my kid keeps coming in here, some of y'all got kids too. And part of that was the reason why you stayed in this situationship, because this wasn't a relationship. Let's just be honest. This wasn't a relationship. Some of y'all got kids with said person. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all kind of looked out and you dodged a bullet. Regardless of the details and the circumstances of your specific situation, the emotions behind it tell me enough to know that this was a toxic situation. You have been dealing with a narcissist and you need to leave this situation alone, regardless if you still have to communicate with this person because you have a child, or if this person is constantly trying to be in your energy because they miss you. Because I'm getting that someone keeps coming back up. Like this person keep coming around. And I know a lot of times either the narcissist is trying to come back around because they have a legit reason, or they're just trying to leech onto your energy and they know you're always going to be willing to leave the door cracked. Because the door don't be open, but you be leaving that thing cracked and they be sliding on through like, hey, I left some. I left a toothbrush. I left a shirt. Hey, you still got them shoes that I had from Sutton. So, yeah. I need you all to really pay attention. Especially, we're in Cancer season now. Leo season is significant. You're needing to get rid of this before Leo season gets here. Some of you guys could be flat out dealing with a Leo. There's something about the summer right now. You're needing to remove a lot of things that you don't need. So the fact that you've been romantically involved with someone and you've been hesitant about whether or not you've made the right decision by leaving them alone, you have. And if you still with that person, this your sign that you need to leave that person alone. If you've been thinking about leaving that person alone, leave them alone. I want you to know, when it comes down to intuitive thoughts, whenever you have a specific thought, listen to it. You're not having that thought for like no reason. Some people will view intuitive thoughts as insecurities, and that's not it. Some people will view them as intrusive thoughts, and a lot of times that's not it either. Even if it's something evil, that's something that's nesting in your subconscious mind, and it's a reason why these things are being brought up. So even if you have thoughts and they're negative, that's a part of your shadow side. Those are things that you have not dealt with properly, which is why it's coming up in that form. If you had dealt with it properly, it wouldn't really be as bad as what you think it is. But the essence that I'm trying to get to is you learning how to hear those thoughts, see them for what they are, accept them, and then move forward. Because a lot of you guys have been warned about this situation multiple times, and yet you still choose to stay. So there's like this lack of trust that has been there in the past, and now that you have learned completely, because everything you done went through with this situation, you tired. And I feel like it's to a point where you don't even want a relationship at the moment because of what has happened to you. And it's not like you don't want somebody. I know you want somebody, but it's like right now you're like, you know what? If I'm entertained, it's cool. If I'm not, that's kind of cool too. I'd much rather be around people who celebrate me, who love me through integrity and honesty, than to be around whoever the hell that was I was around before. So yeah, I want that for you too. I don't want you to just be around any and everybody just to say you got somebody. That ain't good. No. Because here it is, I'm getting temperance. And temperance is being able to see things for what they are, being able to read the room, read the energy, knowing how to really use your intuition properly, knowing that you never take a loss. You're just gaining something different. So don't think that you missing out on no old person. No, baby, they missing out on you. Don't think like, oh, well, I missed this opportunity. What's for you is going to be for you, regardless of anything. You just control how fast you get to it. That's it. That's it. You just control how fast you get to it. So anybody that chooses to walk out of your life, open up the door for them. Help them pack their bags so they can get on. Anybody that tries to make you feel less than who you are, reverse it onto them. That's what you do. And if you don't even want to reverse it, just don't say nothing. But the essence is you need to get your strength back. You need to get back to being you. That's why I'm like, Leo is significant. I feel like the person who you were dealing with was embodying that energy, but there's also something about Leo season, things needing to be removed around this time. Yeah, like you haven't been as happy as you used to be. For some of y'all, I feel like it's been a long time since you've been happy. It's been a very long time. And it's like you may feel as if things are going slow for you. Like things feel a little bit stagnant. And it's not like you're lazy. It's not like you're sitting around not doing anything. But it's like, what's next? What is next? Almost as if like people been trying to hold you back. Some of y'all have not left this situation alone. Some of y'all are still dealing with this. And it's like, why? I genuinely want to know. If you know damn well that someone is not treating you properly, please comment the reason why you're choosing to stay in this situation. Let me see if there's some justification as to why you won't make the necessary modifications. Because at this point, I'm trying to figure it out. Some of y'all have not left. Because I'm hearing like it's not that easy. Says who? Says who? I don't care if this person help you pay your bills. Guess what? You're in a situation like that because God is trying to test you to see what's more important, your feelings or them goddamn bills that gonna get paid regardless. Because sometimes you'll be put in a situation and your spirit team will willingly let you get your ass whooped by somebody else all because you're choosing not to listen. They don't even gotta punish you. They gonna let that little person who you swear up and down you love punish you because you're not listening when they trying to give you something better. It's like you can pray all day for things to get better, or you can say, you know what, forget, crying and praying and hoping things get better. Let me get my ass up and leave this alone. Because all right. I'm just saying, sometimes even if you have a goal that you're trying to achieve, don't mess around and mess up your goal all because you trying to wait till the perfect time to leave a situation. I get it. They do say, ease out of the lion's mouth. But sometimes you gotta just say, Because just don't keep putting it off. That's all I'm saying. Just don't keep putting it off. Don't make it to where, I'm going to wait until I got a job. And then, I'm going to wait till I'm working exactly in the position that I want to be. Because guess what? That person might be the reason why that job ain't came to you. Sometimes it don't be you. Sometimes it be the people you choose to be around. But if you sit up here and have the faith that everything is going to be okay, that you are going to be taken care of, you're going to be taken care of regardless. Don't be sitting up here just holding on to somebody all because of whatever. Get your ass up and get out of this situation. So now you got room for new things to come into your life. Because I'm just saying, I'm not here to judge you. I done been you. That's why I can talk to you the way I talk to you. Because I really wish somebody with some sense had to came to me and told me what was going on. Because, yeah, in school, with child, all that. So, yeah, them excuses be seeming legit. Fuck that. Get your ass up and leave that situation alone. Because then guess what? As soon as you get an opportunity, well, you know, it'll be easier. You know, we just go ahead and do this. If you get out of this situation now, it's going to be so easy for everything that's supposed to be yours to flow to you. Go ahead and leave that. That should be your graduation gift to yourself. Bitch, get the fuck out. I'm just saying. To some people that's ruthless. To some people, I don't want to do nobody like that. I don't want nobody to do me like that. First of all, you ain't them and you don't do what they do. So when nobody even do you like that anyway. Don't put yourself in a position of someone that you know you would never be. So don't be trying to see things from their point of view and, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the bad person. Guess what? You're being a bad person to yourself by tolerating some shit that you don't deserve. I'm just saying, you know, some of y'all be missing the point. Let me move forward. Yeah, because look at this. Death card. They said put it to rest. Put it to bed. R.I.P. to the bullshit. Bury it. Go put you a little hole in your backyard and write down all the things that you want to get rid of. All of the things that maybe you don't want to give to the good. Just bury it. Bury all of that negative energy and the essence of that negative ass person. Because regardless of some of y'all physically being in said situation, some of y'all still wish that situation would have worked out. That's why I'm like, you have to get away from it physically in order to completely get over it mentally. Because then it's like, again, when that money get to flowing in, things looking good, you get to thinking, oh, well, maybe it's meant for us to be together. No. Just know that you're still going to thrive regardless of the next person. But how much you thrive is going to depend on the energy you allow yourself to be around. That's why I'm like, yeah, what's for you? God ain't going to sit up here and just continuously punish you. But even then, you can't just pretend like you don't have work you need to do, like you don't have stuff you got to get rid of. Don't allow yourself to be around no opportunists, because people will pay attention. People will dog you out for the whole 9 yards, and then as soon as they see you doing good, that's when they want to start to treat you how they should have been treating you the whole time. And then you back in a karmic cycle thinking, oh, things finally changed. I ain't got to leave that person alone. Hell no. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Because I'm going to tell you now, these evil entities, they don't come dressed up like no homeless person. They don't come dressed up like your enemy. They come dressed up as somebody that you would love to have a relationship with. They come dressed up as a business partner. They come dressed up as family members. They come dressed up as a sibling. Y'all better start paying attention. Pay attention. Because, yeah, I don't care if it is family. Some of y'all just orbited downhill with those people, and y'all don't even know y'all have had karmic relationships with the people that you have been in a family with. Just saying, some people that's not going to resonate with, but when you know, you know. That's why you like, wait a minute, I chose my family? I chose to go through this toxicness? I chose to have my dad abandon me? Why would I choose that? That was a part of your purpose. You needed that. That was character building skills. You ever seen the movie Soul? Watch the movie Soul. It's a cartoon. But I love the scene where it goes through all of the little souls' personalities. And it's like, yeah, these people right here going to be self-centered. These people going to have emotional issues. These people going to be successful. And I was like, yeah, you have to real deal choose your life. And a lot of it is already set in stone. Most of it. Most people don't know that. So it's like, can you imagine viewing life as a video game? You willingly chose to stay on the same level with the same person, and you couldn't beat this level for so long. This was a part of your test. So I'm needing you to literally walk away from things that you don't need. Because this is a lesson that is like a continuous thing for you. Because whenever I see the 8 of Cups, when it's in the upright, This lets me know you are getting away from things that don't serve you. You have finally recognized that you are the prize. You have finally begun to see yourself for you, which is why she got a backpack on and a little staff, because she's leaving to finally go get her nine of cups, finally going to get her happiness, finally going to be in solitude, and she's going to be solidified by herself. And she recognizes, hey, I don't need all that extra stuff. Everything I needed, I was well equipped already. Whether it was just me being by myself, me just looking to the Most High, me looking to my ancestors, whatever builds me up. I don't need said person. I don't need said family. I don't need said friends. I don't need said job. I could leave all that shit alone and I would still be okay. But guess what? It's coming out in the reverse. Because some of y'all still don't see it. But that's okay, because I'm here to tell you. Some of y'all need someone who operates off of honesty and integrity, and that's what you're craving. You've been craving someone who can just be a decent person. Because it's like, for whatever reason, this love stuff is coming up heavy, and it's kind of making me nauseous. Because I'm like, bleh. It's like some of y'all have been thinking about how things were in the beginning of the relationship. And that's what you're holding on to. But I need you to realize you ain't holding on to that person. You're holding on to two things. You're holding on to the memories you created while you were with that person. And you're holding on to how those things made you feel. And guess what? That person can't bring none of that shit back to you. So now the only thing you're doing is like trying to recreate the spark. It's like you kind of got a little drug addiction. You know how like when you first, hit a drug hard. I don't do hard drugs. I can just imagine when you hit it hard, it probably hit real good. And then you be chasing that high. And then it's like, it's never the same. And then you just keep holding on to it because it felt so good when you first got it. Or when it got in you. Yeah, it felt good when it first got in you, didn't it? Mm-hmm. But yeah, now it ain't the same. It has destroyed your life. It has brought you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. You took a lot of losses. So let this go. Because it's become an addiction for you. Let it go. I had to break it down in those type of, terms for some of y'all to get it. Because some of y'all are swimming down, I'm attacking you and how you're choosing to live. And I'm like, if that works for you, cool. But I know something that can work better for you if you choose yourself over everything else. And that's not being selfish. You done went a long time caring about other people. It's about time you start caring about yourself. That is how you attract a Ten of Cups union. Where you can grow with someone. Where this person can be your friend and genuinely have your best interest. Because some of y'all was with people that didn't even like you for real. Some of y'all was with people that was not even your friend for real. Like, sometimes they'll only be your friend when they want something. It's like some of y'all was dealing with people who didn't even remember y'all birthday. That sucks. And you know what? I've dealt with something like that too. Which is why I literally had to pause, because I'm like, I dealt with something like that. From friends, relatives, and a so-called significant other. So it's all three for me. But you know what? It didn't bother me because I knew I was supposed to be leaving these people alone anyway. And I'm like, well, hell, I don't even celebrate my birthday, but it'll sure be cool if they even show me that they at least thought about it. I said, well, you know what? That don't matter. This just reminds me of what I need to do. I need to go where I'm celebrated. Regardless if I'm choosing to celebrate myself, it'll be good to be around people who willingly want to celebrate me. Especially if I was willingly celebrating them. Because I saw what made them happy. Yeah, I might not give a fuck about my birthday, but shit. I like a good cupcake. Bring me a little cupcake or something. Like, look, I know you don't celebrate your birthday, but here you go. Here go a sweet potato cupcake, extra icing, or cookies and cream cupcake, extra cookies. Like, you remembered the flavor? Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to have somebody who it's like they get you and they'll still look out for you without you having to ask. Some of y'all was asking and the person still wasn't doing it. So yeah. That's okay. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's going to be okay because you're getting over this now and you're going to get through this. So it's not okay, but it's okay. I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Again, with this water energy, some of y'all was dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sheesh. Some of y'all was dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sag, heavy on the Aries energy. Okay. Okay. And it's like there's a decision that needs to be made. I'm feeling like somebody is like dating multiple people and you trying to decide which one you want to date. And it's like you're going with the worst option. Yeah, this feels like someone who this feels like someone who's trying to hold on to the past because now all of a sudden you've like begin dating and then your old person all of a sudden want to get on top of their shit. And they like, let me go, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. And you like, hold on, where this energy coming from? You energetic all of a sudden. Usually you ain't never want to do nothing, ain't never want to go nowhere. You always tell me you tired or you don't want to do this or you should know I like. So whoever is in here trying to debate between two people, I'm gonna tell you like this. Either go with the better option and just keep them as a friend until you can really figure out if you want to be with that person, or don't even go with either one of them. Be by your goddamn self. Because the last thing I want you to do is mess up a good person all because you still hung up on an old person. Don't be that person. Don't. Because that's not how you get your 9 of cups. That's how you get fucked up. Because yeah, I had that happen too. That's why I'm like, I've experienced enough. And crazy thing is, a lot of these situations was happening with the same person. That's why I'm like, why the fuck did I stay for so long? So I get it. Trust me. I get it. Yeah, because some of y'all was dealing with people who was sneaky. Somebody was trying to have their cake and eat it too. Somebody was coming to you because you were like level-headed. It's like what I'm gonna say might hurt your feelings, but please do not take it as an insult. I'm just giving you what comes to me. Some of y'all were comfortable, very comfortable to that person. Yeah, that's it right there. Naive. That's the one. And see, I try not to use certain words because I promise you, I never want to just be like, you was stupid as fuck. I'm not going to treat y'all that way. Now, look, when the spirits get to talking, I be like, shh, don't. They sensitive, leave them alone. I've felt that way about myself. Like, why was I so dumb? What the hell was wrong with me? What the fuck was wrong? Why did I do that? That was just stupid. I will treat myself like that. But I get that sometimes it is difficult to see yourself within the situation. But oh, how y'all like to call out other people when they doing some dumb shit. Y'all will laugh at somebody else, especially if they stuff on, on Front Street. Y'all will be looking like, that couldn't be me. And the fuck you mean couldn't be you? That's you too. Your shit worse. Your stuff just ain't televised. That's why I'm like, them celebrities and stuff be getting into it. Y'all can't say nothing. Some of y'all done been in a goddamn Christian Rock and Blueface relationship. Some of y'all still in a Christian Rock and Blueface relationship. I'm just saying, y'all can't be talking shit about some of them people. You can't. I'm just, Some of y'all used to be talking shit about, Okay, let me move forward. I'm just saying, let's be real. Let's be real, I do see that a lot of y'all are really trying to figure out better ways to go about stuff, which is good. Because, yeah, it's like that Christian Rock is still on my mind because I'm like, somebody going through that shit right now. And it's all right, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna leave it alone because it keep coming to me. If you are in a situation like this, I need you to realize that there is nothing cute or sensible about being in domestic situations, regardless of if you feel like the person loves you or you love them. At the end of the day, a person does not have to hurt you to show you that they love you. You are not their child, and even then, your mom and them shouldn't even have to put their hands on you for you to listen, unless you were just hard-headed as hell. Even then, there are still other methods to teach a person without having to bring any type of physical harm to a person. And if you absolutely feel like that person brings that up out of you, then you need to get your ass up out of there. Because if a person brings that type of energy out of you, y'all not aligning with each other properly. Because clearly, either both of y'all got demons and they fighting with each other, or one of y'all vibrating higher than the other and your spirit is fighting with their demons. Either way, get the fuck up out of there. Because no, that shit ain't cute. At all. At all. Because, yeah. That needed to be said for whoever needed to hear it. And again, I'm never here to judge nobody. I just know when it's time for you to leave some shit, you need to go ahead and leave it alone. You need to leave it alone. It's a whole lot of swords out here. Whole lot of swords. Some of y'all have really been going through it lately. And look at this. Look. This ain't justice, man. This is not something that your spirit team wants you to be in. This is not something that the Most High, God don't want you to be in no situation like that. That's not what love is. You may think that it's okay. Maybe you grew up seeing, your mama, your grandma, whoever go through stuff like that and you think it's normal. Maybe when you grew up, you done seen stuff like that and you think it's normal. Ain't shit normal about that. Please stop normalizing narcissist like behavior. Stop normalizing abuse and then calling it love. I told y'all before, that struggle love stuff is not cute. Ain't nothing cute about struggling with somebody, being in the trenches with somebody. Oh, just hold it down. We done been through everything together. Okay, when y'all gonna start glowing up together? Yeah, y'all done been down bad with each other. When is y'all up season? Because if y'all don't never glow up, what was the fucking point? If y'all can't thrive with each other 6 months to a year, that ain't your goddamn person. That's just an associate that you choosing to fuck from time to time. I'm just saying. Y'all really have to start paying attention. Because if you've been with somebody and then your income declines, that is a giveaway. If it gets to a point where you begin to pick up bad habits from that person, you get to doing stuff you don't normally do. You get to lowering yourself, because a lot of y'all lowered yourselves. It's a couple of y'all in here that are chosen. And you got off your goddamn pedestal to go sit with commoners. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is you choosing to do some of the same stuff that they do and then you justify it by saying your emotions were involved. You were supposed to be helping these people level up, but instead you lowered yourself. Why? Don't do stuff like that. Be the example that you desire. Be the change you want to see. This is why I tell y'all, if you want a specific relationship, you got to turn into the person who you want to be with. You want somebody that's going to spoil yourself. You want somebody that's going to take you on trips, take yourself on a trip. You want somebody that's going to, take you shopping all year round, take yourself shopping all year round. Even if it ain't materialistic things, if you want somebody that's going to meditate with you and pray with you, okay, you need to be focusing on some meditating and some praying. Either way, you have to start it out. Because your person ain't gonna do nothing but come into your life and add on to whatever you already doing. So if you sitting around this bitch and you ain't dressing up, you ain't looking cute, you ain't going out, then guess what? Ain't nobody finna come to you. They might, but you ain't gonna want that person because y'all gonna be sitting in the same spot. You might end up running into that person just because you went to the store or a gas station. Been messed around, you pumping your gas at the Quick Trip. You done met Cartrell at the Quick Trip. Yup, he just made a play. Sure did. And now you riding in the car with Cartrell. Don't realize Cartrell done got 3 warrants. And it's like, well, shit, I be in the house. Boy, you need to be in the house too. Shoot, what you mean? He riding around this thing like this Narcos or something. No, no. This is why it's good for you to work on yourself. So then you can finally bring in what you really desire. Because a lot of y'all are way more worthy than the things that you accept. Some of y'all feel like you can't do better than what you already doing. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Because I'm getting the energy of a new person. But this person ain't going to show up until you finally get over that old person. And be for real. I ask y'all this all the time too. Would you be ready for a new person to come into your life right now? Would you genuinely be ready for a new person to come into your life? Some of y'all might say yes. I'm not mad at that. I really want you to analyze, like, if that person showed up, would I be ready? Would I feel secure in my own skin? Would I feel confident? Will I be comfortable knowing that there is nothing from my past that is going to come up and possibly hinder what me and this new person got going on? Some of y'all still got exes that still be around y'all on social media. Some of y'all still ain't blocked certain people. Some of y'all ain't deleted some pictures. Some of y'all still got stuff that your ex has bought you. Now look, if it's a car, you can keep that. But if it's like clothes or like something that's like around your house, throw that away. Throw it away. Let your new person buy something for you. Because I ain't gonna lie, shoot, if my ex would have bought me a car, I would have politely traded that in like I traded in everything else. I would have traded all this shit. I don't want it no more. It smells like brokenness. Get rid of it. I'm telling you. Get rid of it. And y'all think I'm playing. I'm so for real. I'm so for real. Because I got rid of a lot of stuff. I got rid of a whole pistol. Because that person bought it, I don't want it. Because I don't trust you now. So now I don't trust where you got the gun from. I don't trust none you never gave me. I'm finna get rid of all this. Don't you need that gun? I'll get another one. I will get another one. Yeah, it's cute. I don't give a damn. I'll get another one. Got rid of it. Because I'm just saying. You said you can't trade in pets. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Because I'm like. Fuck it. I got rid of the dog too. I sure did. It wasn't my goddamn dog. But he wanted to leave a motherfucking dog with me. She got gone too. Because nah, that's what we not gonna do. Because for one, I don't even know where the hell you got this dog from. So no. That's why I'm like, that might offend some people. You know, some people care more about pets than actual humans. But I'm like, nah, I got rid of that people. Like, yeah, she was cute. He ain't even trained her. I did. So technically, it was my dog. He just got her from wherever. But I got rid of her. Because I'm like, oh, you going to treat this dog the same way you... Look, I'm finna... I got to be quiet. I got to be quiet. I'm like, if you wanted her, you should have came and got her. You ain't want her. All right, cool. She'll be gone. She will be gone. I'm just saying. Look, you told me you do love your pet more than people. You must ain't got children. That's probably why you say that. And if you feel that way, you're more than welcome to feel that way. I have a kid. My kid is more important than a pet. And at that point, it was costing more to feed the pet than my kid. Sorry, but little doggy got to go. At that point in my time, little doggy had to go. Because I'm like, now you treating the pet like you treat your own kid. No, I can get rid of this one. This one got to stay up permanently. So, no, that's okay. Besides, she wouldn't mind anyway. Just saying. Just saying. Nope, that's a whole nother bill. That is a whole nother bill, yeah. Kept the kid and get rid of everything else. Nope. No. And I feel like for some of you, this, like, us having this conversation right here, this is giving you the realization of things that you need and don't need. Once you get rid of stuff that you don't need, you'll literally be handed everything that you wanted. Because the moment I got rid of all of that stuff that I did not need, I literally got everything that I wanted and some, and I'm still getting more. So even if, hell, really, I traded in the dog for 3 cats. I prefer to have cats. Cats are spiritual beings, and cats don't fuck with you unless you fuck with them. Dogs be either too aggressive or too friendly, or they mess up everything. Cats be like, look, I just need something to scratch on. I'm gonna lay here. Me and you can take a nap together, and we can chill out. So, yeah. He said the kids can go with him too. Seldom. Some of these motherfuckers don't take care of themselves. I don't trust everybody with the kid. I'm just saying. But I get your drift. It must be nice. When you can trust that somebody gonna do what they supposed to do, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, keep that. Keep that. But yeah, I got 3 cats in my backyard, and they just be looking at me like, there she is. Like, hey. I couldn't do no dog. I couldn't been there, done that. I had enough dogs. I had a whole dog pound. No. And see, some of you guys will end up missing out on opportunities by holding on to stuff that you do not need. And I'm not talking about a pet. I'm not talking about a person. If you choose to keep a pet, by all means, keep your little cat, your little dog, your little snake, your little lizard. Keep it. Whatever. The essence of this is you needing to get rid of emotions. You needing to set healthier boundaries. So whether you want to view this as the divine trying to give you something and you're worried about empty cups, or even if you want to view this as that old person trying to give you a love offering and you're paying attention to the old cups that you previously received, either way, the duality sticks. You have to stop paying attention to the past. The past don't matter. And again, with this temperance card, recognizing that, okay, in order for me to heal, in order for me to thrive, in order for me to get to a place where I actually feel alive, I can't allow myself to be in stagnant situations and then make an excuse for it and then turn around and cry about it and try to justify said situation instead of just leaving it alone and then appreciating what I lost because it allowed me to gain something new. Yep. Some of y'all have to learn how to sit by yourself. Some of y'all got to learn how to sit by yourself. You do. And some of y'all don't want to. Some of y'all don't know how to. Let me touch this deck. Yeah, some of y'all don't know how to sit by yourself. Some of y'all grew up with this person. And see, it's still on love, heavy. Some of y'all grew up with this person. Some of y'all, like, there's so much that's attached to it. And that's why it's so difficult. With this, it's like some of y'all don't know who you are outside of this person. Some of you guys created your identity around your relationship with this person, because I'm getting like some of y'all was like in high school dating this person. Maybe y'all broke up around this time, or this is when y'all first got together. It's like high school is significant. It's like some of y'all had just got out of high school and y'all had been dating this person early on, and this was like, yeah, like a really deep relationship. This is being brought up for a reason, though, because it started there. Some of y'all didn't recognize the patterns in the beginning. This is being brought up because the new person in your life is completely different. See, sometimes in order for you to get to the end, you have to go back to the beginning, because I'm like, why is this being brought up? Why is this being brought up? It's like some of y'all haven't had that many relationships. And that's okay. Because I get it. Like, when you haven't had that many relationships, you would latch on to someone for a long time, regardless of how they treat you. Because you're like, this is it. We can get through this. Like, we're going to work through our problems. And you should have, like, left it alone. But it's like, here it is. I'm getting the King of Swords. Some of y'all may have been dealing with the air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This feels like newer energy too. So some of y'all actually was dealing with somebody in the past. This lets me know you could be dealing with a new air sign. Because I keep getting this. This one came out twice. Yeah, this one came out twice. Yeah, some of y'all was dealing with an air sign. Some of y'all, okay. Them 3 years took you down through the, let me just say that. The first year was cool. Them second 2, ooh. All right. And then I keep getting money. I keep getting money. It's like money issues. This person would speak so highly as if they knew about financial literacy, and they didn't. This is someone who, I'm getting like someone who may have liked to gamble, or they like to risk certain things, and it didn't always work out in their favor. It's like when y'all had money issues, somebody was blaming the other as to why. Like, when you be spending money on stupid stuff, like there's a comparison as to what was being spent, what was being like brought to the table. It's like some of y'all was going 50-50 on the bills, to the point where it wasn't even no 50-50. Like, somebody was not bringing their share to the table. And it's like, I keep coughing now, because it's like, that's throat chakra energy. Some of y'all needed to speak up in this union, and you didn't. You let a lot of stuff slide. And I feel like whenever you did bring it up, it caused such bad arguments the way you stopped saying stuff after so long, because you knew it was pointless. But it's like, when you in a situation it gets to that point, that's a dead giveaway for you to leave. Because situations like that are not being brought up to argue, but somebody would like flip it and make it seem like, oh, you just want to argue. And it's like, how could you get that from that? How could you get me being upset and trying to get some understanding as me trying to start an argument? We wouldn't be having this conversation if you did what the fuck I needed you to do. It ain't that hard. That's all I'm saying. But it's like somebody didn't see it that way. Somebody was manipulative, and they like flipped it on you and made it seem like you was bitching. Like, I'm just getting like you bitch. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all now, because this reminds me of a video I saw on Instagram, and it's like the couple, it was a video of a couple, and they were, you know, you could feel the love in the video. It didn't feel fake. You know, you can see some of them videos and it's like, y'all trying a little too hard. And it's not you being judgmental, but it's like you can read the energy sometimes. And there were so many people in the comments, because the essence of the video is communication. And the husband let the wife know, like, hey, if there's anything that's bothering you in recent time, the door, like, the floor is open. If there's anything that I could change, let me know, and I'll do the same for you. And I thought that was amazing. So I'm like, they have damn little weekly or monthly meetings with each other, to where they're like, look, I need an update. I need you to let me know, you know, how you feeling. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong so I can fix it. It was so many people in the comments like, I don't want nobody doing it to me. You trying to cause issues. Why you asking me questions about how I feel? I was like, what the fuck? Who are you people? I'm like, this just shows y'all not used to no healthy relationship. Y'all not used to somebody asking you how you feel and genuinely meaning it. Y'all not used to somebody caring about how you actually feel. Y'all used to someone telling you that you're complaining, telling you that you're doing the most, telling you that you need to calm down. It ain't that deep. No, if something is bothering me, it is that goddamn deep. And I'm going to speak my mind. And if you don't like how I speak my mind, then you can politely leave. Some of y'all need to start having that type of energy with the person. And it's not you being super combative. It's not you being over masculine. Because guess what? If you feel like you're being too masculine, then maybe he need to stop being so feminine and vice versa. Because a real masculine is going to be like, oh, she don't feel safe. That's a defense mechanism. Because if she felt safe, her approach would be softer. I'm not doing my job to make sure that she feels safe. Because she shouldn't have to come to me like that. Her defenses is up. Let me fix myself so she can fix herself by default. Because there's a reason why she acting like this. So if I don't like it, let me check me to see what I'm doing wrong. Because clearly, if she acting like this, that ain't right. Because me being me, and I'm speaking for myself, and I'm speaking for every divine feminine that feels the same way. And I'm not just focusing on the feminines, but take it how it resonates. So masculines, if you know you've been in a situation with said woman, and maybe she's being overly combative or she being nonchalant or whatever, pay attention to that. Why is she acting like that? Does she genuinely not care? Or is it something that maybe you have done or said and it's not clicking to you? Vice versa. Because it might have been something that she's done or said that has rubbed you the wrong way and you've told her multiple times. All masculines not bad. Just like all feminines are not always right. I'm not trying to play favorite. I'm just going based off the situation that's coming to me. Because I know some of y'all be iffy. Get out your feelings and get the message for what it is. Either way, y'all should be able to communicate how you feel. Y'all should be able to sit down and have a real deal conversation and let things be out there on the table with no judgments, no side eyes, no huffing and puffing and saying little side stuff. If the other person talking, you trying to talk over that person. You don't want to hear what they got to say. You bringing up old shit from 5 years ago that don't even matter. It's like if you still feel that highly about it, then baby, you should have left a long time ago. Because you holding on to something for forever and it don't look like you going to let it go. If you still bringing up stuff that happened years ago, get out of that situation. Because that means it's not meant for you to heal where you are. Because if you ain't healed within them years, you can't heal next to that person. You just can't. And the last thing you want to do is get out of that situation, try to go to somebody else, and you still ain't healed over the old stuff. It ain't the fact that you just bringing it up to start an argument. It ain't the fact that you trying to hold on to old stuff. You ain't got over how that shit made you feel. Some of y'all be in situations where when you argue with somebody or if you have a disagreement, because I'm not even going to call it an argument. If you're in a disagreement with someone, some of y'all will willingly have people tell you to like get over it as soon as it happens. Like, all right, it's over with. Like, get over it. And you like, what you mean get over it? It just happened. How can you tell me to get over something that just happened? It ain't happened to you. You were involved with it, but this not impacting you the way it's impacting me. You just don't want to hear my mouth behind it. You just don't want to deal with the emotions that I'm giving you. Because now it's making you feel uncomfortable. But you weren't thinking about my comfort when you did what you did. This is being brought up because some of y'all are needing to like heal soul wounds. And I'm going to call it soul wounds. Because I feel like some of you guys are dealing with issues that you've dealt with multiple times in past lives. Some of you guys have dealt with problems like this also with your parents, just in a different form, to where people will willingly overstep your boundaries or do stuff to you and then tell you to get over it. Or like people will feel okay with talking to you a certain way or treating you a certain way, and they've gotten so used to it that when you finally speak up for yourself, now you're the bad person. Some of y'all have been in like some very compromising situations to where it kind of seemed like you ain't really had that many people in your life that loved you. So Again, I recognize why it's so easy for you to hold on to stuff that you don't need. Because that'll make someone just want to hold on to the closest thing that they feel is love. That is not love at all. At all. Yeah. That's why I'm like, this love thing is heavy tonight. Usually I can pick up more family, but some of y'all are dealing with like straight up bullshit in these relationships. And it's not funny. It's just what I'm seeing. I put it like this. As time progresses and you get through this and then eventually get all the way over it, you're going to look back and really laugh at yourself once you get in a healthy relationship. And you're going to be able to say, like, what was wrong with me? Like, I really was unhealed. I really didn't love myself enough to leave this situation alone when I knew I should have left it alone. Because some of y'all have been thinking about it for a while. Again, with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Again, look at these double confirmations. Some of y'all have been thinking about this for a while. This was the first card. This was the very first card. That's why I'm like, who the hell going through something? And why you thinking about it, but you won't do nothing. You up all night. Little mind just be thinking. Little brain won't even go to sleep. And again, look, Four of Pentacles. Needing to set healthy boundaries. You see how she holding on to that bag? She clutching her bag. Like, this is mine. Some of y'all need to be that way about yourself, about your emotions, about everything that belongs to you. And look how the music just stopped. The music ain't been playing for a while, and I don't know why. But clearly, this is what you need to know. It's about time that you release what is still in your peace. I release what's still in my peace. I burn every bridge that leads my life back to pain. Anything that does not belong to me, I relinquish it to the universe. You will not come into my life as a revolving door and treat me as if I'm an option. I'm not an option. I am the only. If you got to question it, then you must not want me. I'm cool when I'm with you, but hey, I'll be better if I'm lonely. If we ain't together, then we can't be homies. I'm just saying. Some of y'all need to let some stuff go so you can finally step into your power. Some of y'all still going through some money issues and you wondering why you're going through money issues. You need to control or delete some stuff. Get rid of it. Some of y'all do magic. Some of y'all may even be a reader. Some of y'all may be very spiritual. Throat chakra. Again. Some of y'all may be a flat out artist. Some of y'all might be a writer. But I'm getting someone who uses their voice. You use your voice, but you don't use it when you're supposed to. I was just going to say you don't need it. You need your voice. But I'm like, when you choose not to use it, it's like you don't need your voice then. For some of y'all, that's how you get punished too. I used to get punished like that. I don't get punished like that no more. But some of y'all have to real deal sit with yourself and figure out what it is that you want. Because you're confusing the universe. You're confusing your spirit team. You need to figure out what you really want. So I'm like, your spirit team keep trying to bring you somebody new, and yet you still holding on to the old, and then they keep giving you proof as to why you should leave this alone so the new can come in. And it's like, you need to stop confusing the universe. So, okay, I hear you. Very good. I'm glad you're listening. Because for the past, 6-7 months, you wasn't. You was sitting there just looking at me like, she don't know what she talking about. You don't know me? Okay. Somebody has been wanting to travel for a while. Why have you not been traveling? Why? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? I don't care if you got kids. I got a kid. I still be going places. What is stopping you? You better take them babies with you. What is stopping you? Go on the adventure. I'm going to tell you now, some of y'all soulmate is abroad. Look at this. Double confirmation on the Hermit. Why the hell? Some of y'all want to be alone. Some of y'all want to be alone and you're in denial about it. Like, I don't want to be alone. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The reason why I'm saying it like that is because you don't see everything you're going to gain in your solitude. But I'm like, take a trip. Take a trip. Get rid of all the stuff that's local. I need you to travel out a few thousand miles. I ain't talking about go to another city. You know, you be in New York and then you just go to Jersey. That ain't shit. You be in Texas, you in Austin, but now all of a sudden you in Houston. That ain't shit. Granted, Texas is big, but that ain't shit. I need you to real deal travel. Real deal travel. Go somewhere. And if you can, go by yourself. If you don't want to go by yourself, take maybe one person. Or even if you got kids, hey, take the kids with you. But find you something to do for yourself while you're there. You're needing this. You're absolutely needing this. Because here it is. You're asking to be in hermit mode, but you're also asking to live. They're wanting you to experience life outside of the construct. They're wanting you to really see what you want. That's why I'm like, you confusing the universe. But how you gonna know what you want unless you sit with yourself? How you gonna know what you really desire unless you get rid of the things around you that try to cloud your judgment? Because if you were to tell people around you right now what you wanted, you might have like a few people that might be like, okay, that's cool. I don't think you should do that. Maybe you should do this. This is why you have issues with judgment. Sometimes you've allowed yourself to be too open to the wrong people. This is why you're needing to step back. Because some of y'all don't realize the type of problems that you've caused for yourself. So yeah. Some of y'all could be an earth sign, Capricorn towards Virgo. This just lets me know that, yeah, your foundation is not what it's supposed to be. Even then, that card just flipped. I set it down and it went blue. Your foundation is not stable. And with the Queen of Pentacles, oh, she all about her money, her business. She all about getting things in order. Some of y'all all in the upside down like y'all in the Stranger Things. Y'all got to get it together. But a lot of this needs to be done by yourself. That's the only way. That's the only way it's going to work out for you. That's the only way. Oh, I didn't touch these cards in a minute. Let me see. What else? What else? Now, why y'all keep falling? See, look, somebody is like, stuff is like falling out of place. Soon to be falling in place. Yeah, they're telling you not to self-sabotage. Not to feel guilty about living a completely different life or going in a different direction. Some of y'all are afraid to do this. Some of y'all are afraid to take a leap of faith. And it's like, wow, they trying to give you money. You finna turn down some money? You finna turn down a person? You don't want your bitch? Your bitch? Let me stop. No, but it's as if like your spirit team is trying to celebrate with you. And they're trying to bring you so many good things, but you're not allowing it to happen. So if you are not allowing it to happen, the only way they can bring it to you is if you make room. This is another reason why the isolation is needed. Be by yourself. Go away. So there's nothing near you that can hinder it. And 1222 on the clock, one of my favorite numbers. Ain't 1222 where I'm at, but I got you. Yeah, they're telling you to stop doubting. Stop doubting so much. Doubt only puts you in a state of mind of lack. Again, with this fire energy. Oh. Okay. So for my creative people, my artists, my musicians, my crafters, my photographers, my models, my actresses, even my people who just do stuff creatively on the side. You could be Nurse Bay, you could be Dr. Bay, you could be Call Center Bay. I don't care who you is, but I know that a lot of you guys have pieces of you that are very, very creative. You are being called to be creative right now. So while you are by yourself, you are needing to tap into that side of you. This is the feminine side of you too. So for my divine feminines, this is going to put you back balanced if you know you've been a little more masculine than usual. And for my masculines, this is only going to heighten your duality, and you'll actually begin to attract more people by doing so. And by people, I'm not just talking about a significant other. I'm talking about money too. And I know money ain't everything, but let's be for real. Wouldn't you rather be sitting comfortable within your lifestyle than having to worry about your bills? This is why I bring up finances. If you're aligned with me, that means you are a wealthy person, and that means that money flows to you easily and you never have to worry about a bill a day in your life. I'm speaking that over you. So I bring up the wealth and the finances because that's how we're supposed to live. We ain't supposed to have to worry about no bills. We ain't supposed to worry about nobody calling you, wondering when you gonna make what payment. You ain't supposed to have to check your account to make sure you got enough about nothing. You supposed to be able to just either swipe that card or go straight to it because you already know it's there. However, and the only reason why I'm saying however is because I know some of y'all not there yet, but you're getting there. So this is why I bring up wealth. It's not because that money is all I care about. Hell no. I care about the freedom that comes along with money. And that is what I aspire for all of y'all, to be free. Because if that's what freedom means in this day and age, then so be it. Because let's be for real. If you don't have the money, then what's the next alternative? You go into lack. You could either go into homelessness. That's not your life. That is not your life. Some people willingly choose that. I know you don't want that. I know you don't want that. You want to be free. Because some of y'all just want just enough, even though I know you're going to have more than just enough. But yeah, the freedom along with it will put you in a state of mind of being balanced. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you see this sun, strength, and the card says empowerment. Be empowered. Be empowered. Oh yeah. And then Venus. Right now, I believe Venus is in retrograde in Leo. So I know I spoke on Leo earlier about Leo season being a thriving season for a lot of you. And even then, with the Venus retrograde being in Leo, that's you needing to embrace things that you love in an artistic way. Because one thing about Leo energy is very bold, it's very brave, it's very, it can be very upfront in your face, right? But there's also a side of Leo too that most people don't get to experience. And that's the doubt, the shyness, the fear. And it's not like you care what people think. It's you being your own worst enemy, your own worst critic, and having that perfectionism. So with the Leo being in Venus, it's like you need to embrace all of those pieces of you. So whatever placements you have in Leo, pay attention to your chart. But also, again, do things that you love to do, especially artistically. It's going to bless you in ways you didn't even imagine. It's going to bless you in ways you didn't even imagine. I promise you. I see you, Kaden. But yeah. Oh, my eye itching. Shit. So like, got an eyelash in my eye. I guess someone not seeing the bigger picture, huh? Hold on. You said God told you time is running out, but seek a relationship with Christ while you have time, people. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your message, wisdom, and understanding. Thank you. At least you ain't coming here trying to, regulate some stuff. Thank you for sharing what message you received. Now, to the collective, I'm seeing comfort zone, South Node. So, this is the first time I'm seeing this in a different way, because usually this lets me know that there is someone who is stuck in their comfort zone. Someone who is stuck doing the same old stuff and just doesn't want to move, either being like afraid or not feeling as if they're good enough. Again, with this coughing, oh my gosh. Like, is y'all talking shit? Not y'all. I'm speaking spiritually. Because sometimes I feel like they be trying to tell me messages, and then they'll have me to do something physically for me to get like, hey, cough, cough, you too. Like, hey, I'm doing my stuff. Don't be doing it. Trying to choke me out while I'm on live. Anyway, I want y'all to make the things that you love to do your new comfort zone. Make this the new thing that you cling to. So I wouldn't care if you decided you was going to be the next tic-tac-toe champion and you going to go to all the tic-tac-toe conventions and you just going to be X every single time. If you decided that's what you wanted to do, then by all means cling to it and hold on to it. If that's what's going to make you happy, then be a tic-tac-toe champion. I probably should have said chess. But you get what I was trying to say. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Even if you did want to do TikTok, you can be a TikTok champion too. I know they be having little competitions and contests and stuff where people have to, do the lives, and you got to have the people come on there. They be having the little battles and stuff. I used to do that on Bigo. But I ain't got no family. I ain't got no team. I just be on here. I just be like, what's up, y'all? I ain't got no family, no nothing. They're like, you need to get on someone's board. You need to do, your little battle. Oh. We be in here talking and chopping it up. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see one day. One day we will see. I'm working on it, okay? But back to y'all. You need to make sure that you're doing what you love to do. So yeah, if you decided you want to play tic-tac-toe, you decided you want to play chess, checkers, you could be the next Queen's Gambit. You never know. You never know. Yeah, you never know. I had a kid tell me when I was mentoring that they wanted to be, a dog trainer. You think I'm going to be like, that's not a good job. You shouldn't be no dog trainer. They don't make money. If you want to sit up here and sit with pets and teach them how to be, well behaved, by all means, be a dog trainer. I'm not going to rain on your parade or mess up your dreams all because somebody tried to tank mine. Do what you want to do. If you want to have, Cujo running around, or if you want to have Sparky jump through some hoops or something, then do it. Just do it. I'm just saying. Do what you want to do. Because there's too many people that have forced you to not be free. You need to start taking leaps of faith. You need to. That's the only way you get back in harmony with yourself. Yeah. Like, people will only give you advice based on what they think and not what's actually good for you. Excuse me. Yeah, you gotta end out that cycle. Why don't you like buffering? Buffering. That's like loading. What's loading? What is loading? Y'all are loading. So, okay. I'm getting like someone starting something, but then it's like they just stop for a long time. You ever had some like a video or something on? I can't think. And maybe that's just meant for it to happen that way, because that's what buffering is. It's like you be in the middle of something, then it just stop, and then it's like, okay, what now? Is it gonna load? Is it gonna keep going? Some of y'all start stuff and you don't finish it. Some of y'all got by 6, 7, 10 projects that you started and you haven't finished them. Whether it was the lack of timing, whether it was, again, with the confidence thing. Like sometimes y'all will start something and then just finish it because of not finish it because of lack of confidence in what you've already done. Not realizing like you have to keep going in order to see the progress. And then the adult ADHD. Cause I'd be the same way. I'd be guilty. My problem is I have so much that I want to do at one time that I'll do one thing and then I get to thinking about something else and then I'll stop that so I can go ahead and do what I was thinking about so then I don't forget about it later. Because I'm like, I can't just write it down. I have to start it. So then I have to make it a point to actually finish it. But then it's like I don't go back and you know the rest. But we're fixing that. We're fixing that, aren't we? Yes. So you're not buffering anymore. No more buffering. Get the shit completed. Get it completed. You got assistance. Ask for some help. Help. Ask for some help. You have people that are willing to help you. Might not be a lot of people in the physical, but you have people that are willing to help you. Just ask for the help. Yeah, y'all got a decision. Ooh. A decision needs to be made on whether you go left, you go right, which way you going. You got a decision, right? Hold on. I need to charge my phone. Hold on. I just thought about it. I said my phone. Because I know if I didn't move quick enough, it's gonna die. No. Is it charging? Yes, no? No? Charging? Yes? Go green. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. And see, look, some of y'all need to be charged up too. Everything is symbolism. Some of y'all work so hard at like a 9 to 5, but you don't put in half of the work that you're supposed to put in for yourself. Some of y'all like just do whatever feel like you supposed to do. What? Some of y'all only do what you feel you're supposed to do and you don't ever do what you want to do. You try to make a specific time for when you do what you want to do, when you should always do what you want to do, because what you want to do is what you're supposed to do. And some of that is going to go over people's head, because it's like, if it was up to me, I'd sleep all day long. I wouldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't do nothing. I tell them kids go in there and sit down, watch some cartoons, don't bother me. Create a lifestyle to where you can do that. It ain't that easy. All right, it's not going to be that easy because you just said it's not that easy. See what I did there? I just made you think. You see how the cards keep falling? Ah. Like, how? How does that keep happening? Every time I put the cards right here, they just, like, you had more than enough room. How did you fall? Oh. Card says solid foundation, but it's in reverse. Huh. So you need more structure. You need more stability. You need more form. Okay. So again, there's like significance in every single like little detail. Okay. Well, what else do they need to know since y'all didn't want me to put this deck down? Because the moment I put it down, y'all just threw it on the floor. Oh. So now is not the time to retreat. Now is not the time to like hold yourself back or revert back to old things. Again, with this feminine energy, right? What did I say that feminine energy is? And thank you to everyone who's complimenting. Feminine energy is creative energy. You're needing to release anything in your life that could possibly make you stagnant. Because at this point, yeah, like they keep trying to like give y'all stuff. It's like that message keeps coming up heavy. Okay. Okay. So for those of you who were in a stagnant relationship, you know what you gotta do. Even those who may have been in a stagnant, like, career position. I'm just gonna say relationship with money, because it's pretty much the same thing. But these relationships need to be mended. You need to mend the bond. Mend the bond, okay? Why did I just feel like Game of Thrones? Okay. Jon Snow. Okay. The fuck? Night Watch. Oh. I'm getting everyone on the list too. As of right now, there are 3 people on the list. I got Baby Girl, I got LaPortia, and I got Nicole. I'm gonna start the readings in just a moment, okay? I'm gonna finish out this collective read. Why was Jon Snow popping up? Oh. Okay, so regardless of your gender, Jon Snow was coming up because that's the essence of the person that's going to be coming into your life. And the reason why I say regardless of gender, instead of Jon Snow, think about the little red-headed chick he was talking to. Because they kind of matched each other's energy. They did. They matched each other's energy. But with Jon Snow, he was a person that was like very big on honesty and integrity, because most of his life had been a lie anyway. So it made sense as to why he would want to be such an honest person. And he didn't want any type of power, but they willingly gave him power. That's the essence of the person that's trying to come into your life. This is not someone that's going to want to control you, be over you. This is a person who can stand as an individual, and they don't need all of the extra stuff, the accolades, the attention. Because Jon Snow ain't want to be king, even though he rightfully was king. And I mean king of everything. I ain't talking about just, of the North. No, really everything belonged to Jon Snow, honestly, if we being real about it. But he ain't want none of that shit. at all. He didn't want none of it. So you're attracting someone who's very wealthy, someone who has rank in the spiritual realm, because here it is again, it's like I'm getting the Hierophant. This person could be a Taurus. What's the opposite of Taurus? I don't know the opposite of Taurus. But I'm getting the energy of someone who is put in a position and they don't realize the position that they're in. That's the only reason why I said this. Scorpio, is it Scorpio? If it's Scorpio, cool. Because it would make sense why it would be Scorpio. Because here it is. Taurus represents like love, honesty, and like a higher, is really a higher love. And Scorpio is like transformation and death. So that'll make sense why. Okay, cool. So it'll make sense why that energy is coming up, because you're needing to already get rid of a lot of stuff in order to achieve this. Or really obtain it, because you're not achieving nothing, kind of, but it's finicky with words. Yeah, look at this. The Lovers. And it's finally in the upright. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love this. So look, I know if you seen the finale, I didn't care about the goddamn finale. The finale went a certain way in my head, and I'm still talking about Game of Thrones. This is being brought up because here it is. Your person finna be Jon Snow and you finna be Daenerys. It's just y'all ending is going to be different. Your ending is going to be different. Okay? But the point that I'm making is the same way Daenerys had to go through a whole bunch of stuff, you had to go through a whole bunch of stuff too. And this person's going to want to protect and shield you from some of the same things that you have experienced. So even if you want to reverse it, if you're the masculine, then you would be Jon Snow and she would be Daenerys. Again, the ending is going to be different. Because I know if you've seen Game of Thrones, you're probably like, I don't think I want that. They didn't want it to end that way either. The writers just came up with some shit because somebody exposed what the finale was going to be. The ending was supposed to be like that, trust me. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that you are going to have a higher love with someone who is going to be willing to protect you instead of willing to argue and fight and all that unnecessary stuff. Yeah. I don't even feel like you're going to have to speak on the things that you've gone through, which is beautiful. I love when I have that feeling, because that lets me know that this person is emotionally intelligent to where they don't need the details of the things that you've gone through in order for them to just treat you the right way. You telling them, oh shit, you telling them what people did to you is only going to bring a side out of them that you kind of don't want to unlock. And it's not anything bad, but I'm going to just give you a little hint. Y'all ever seen the show You? Fill in the blanks. It's not going to be that extreme, but that's just how this person thinks. They don't want to hear about somebody doing you bad, because I'm going to tell you now, if they were to ever witness someone disrespect you, I feel bad for that person who disrespects you in the presence of this person. Because, yeah, it's like I'm hearing like anybody can get it. Like, who says that? There's somebody who says that. It's a guy. He do like motivational talk. He got locks. He looked like a former NFL player or something. But it's like I immediately heard it how he would say like anybody can get it. Like, and again, it does not matter if this is a masculine or a feminine. This person don't play. This person don't play. Because, you know, I know how I be about people I care about. So, anybody can get it. And it's not, that's not even, you said Trent. That does sound familiar. Yes. Yeah, he be saying that. Yeah. That's the energy that person gonna have. They not gonna want to hear about somebody doing you wrong. Because before you know it, they gonna find that person's social media, and then you gonna hear about, oh, they ended up in a car accident. They did. Oh, that's too bad. And you like, huh, okay. You gonna hear about, oh, that mama house got caught on fire. What? Damn, that's messed up. Don't tell this person nothing. Unless you want somebody to get, and I'm not saying that they're going to be that extreme. Some of y'all are going to deal with people who are that extreme. That's why I had to laugh, because I'm like, that's pretty extreme. But they like, that's what they deserve. And I'm not condoning violence at all. At all. And I don't really feel like this person is condoning violence either. I think it's just the essence of when you know someone is a good person and you see someone get done wrong, even if, because y'all not perfect. Y'all mess up too. We all got flaws. But let's be for real. If you were out right now and you saw like a small person who you knew was sweet and they was being kind to everybody, and then this random person just comes up and does something like really, really messed up to them, you telling me you're not going to speak up and say something on that person's behalf? If that person don't say nothing, like that person just cower down, like, well, okay. You telling me you just going to stand there and watch that person like get handled? You like, what? You wrong. You need to step back. I don't know how you know this person, but this person has been very kind to me. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you need to go fix that. I don't know what type of beef y'all got. You need to fix it. Some of y'all are not used to people standing up for you. Some of y'all are not used to people speaking up for you. Some of y'all are not used to speaking up for yourself. Some of y'all have kind of got to a point where you were a little too subtle. You thought you were safe until you let your guard down, and then you realize you wasn't safe anymore. Some of y'all put yourself in situations like that. There are other people that have put themselves in situations like that. This is why I'm bringing it up too. Because I know some of y'all don't play. You don't. And some of y'all like that energy of someone who can match your energy. To where it's like, yeah, if I got your back, you got my back. If somebody do something to you, I'm on their head. And if they got somebody with them, then we both on their head. That's cool. It's not always about violence. Really, I'm bringing up loyalty and people feeling safe within their relationships. Regardless if it's mama, sister, your significant other, your friend. Because some of y'all will sit back and let y'all mama get beat up. Y'all just be watching her like, Mom, get up. Pull her hair. What you trying to direct her for? You better get over there and help your mama. No. Some of y'all be acting too, too finicky. Like, no. You better jump in there. I'm just saying. That's what I'm not condoning violence. Look, these are situations that's popping up in my head. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. And I'm like, yeah, like some of y'all not used to that. Some of y'all not used to people having your back. But you won't have to worry about that at all. At all. Because I feel like the more that you embrace this energy of you no longer having to work so hard, proving yourself, or even just desiring to feel safe, you're naturally going to be put in safer positions. Because some of y'all got bad anxiety. And a lot of this was developed because of your childhood. And this is why you feel the way you feel, you act the way you act, and you attract some of the people that you attract. They still didn't make you feel safe. Even when they knew how you felt. Even when they knew you had anxiety. And they tell you, it's just in your head. Because some of y'all have dealt with real deal issues and y'all ain't have nobody to help you. Okay. Anything else for this collective? Yeah. Doing what you love to do is going to free you from this. So they keep bringing that up. Let things go that you don't need to make room for the things that you desire. And ultimately, you're going to bring in everything that you need to get you where you need to be. And a lot of this is creativity. Okay. I hope that was helpful for y'all. Because I'm like, that was like 5 different messages in one. Oh, okay. You're welcome. I had to end it on that note because I'm like, I need them to apply the pressure. I felt myself about to repeat something. I'm like, no, I need to see they're actually going to do it. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, y'all are going to be tested. 3 weeks to 3 months. 3 weeks to 3 months. A lot of y'all are going to pass this test already, though. So congratulations. Because a lot of y'all are going to pass this test already. And this has to do with past energy. Excuse me. And thank you to everyone who has been commenting, sharing, tapping the screen. I appreciate you all. Good luck, everybody. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say good luck. Good luck. And congratulations to the people who have already passed. If you know you passed in the test, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't let nobody fuck with you, and you don't fuck with nobody. Keep yourself balanced.